Dan Bilzerian, I never met an idiot who is so consumed by 16 million of us Jews like you are. You know, you go to your Twitter feed and it's Jew this, Jew that. Gosh, for a trust fund baby who uses dad's stolen money to launder it vis-a-vis poker and paying for hookers, you really are the one dumb motherfucker. Like, why are you so consumed with those Jews? And if you think we're overrepresented and control the world, it either says we're really smart or it must mean you're a real ass dumb motherfucker. I'm guessing a combination of the two. You really are a stupid idiot. And you know, Dan's the type of guy that he wouldn't say half the shit to my face if he saw me. Not if he was smart. Why? Because I'm always packing. I've always got my HKP 2000 within reach, loaded with 9mm black talon hollow points, Danny boy. So open your big fucking mouth around me. Come after me, Dan, and see what happens. Dan claims he's in the military. He's full of shit. He's as full of shit. His beautiful life is full of shit. Another one of these 52, 53-year-old. I think she'll be 53 in August. Definitely menopausal. Not even postmenopausal yet. Fucking liar. Gives me a fake bullshit name. Tells me her name's Bella, which means beautiful in Italy. Nah. Her real name begins with a D. Why would you try to fool me when prior to becoming a semi-famous EDM filmmaker, I spent 20 years working for the FBI, the FDIC, the RTC, basically the federal government going after white-collar criminals. Yes, sir. My specialty was databases. I created databases, document databases. Basically, I mean, I have a paralegal certificate. I'm not an attorney, even though I could be an attorney. I'm basically a legal analyst. 20 years experience working on some of the biggest banking cases in American history. So, Miss, what are your initials? Bella? Beautiful Life? What are they like? DKS? We know all about whatever we want to know about people. Romeo tells me this shit. I mean, it's like, I mean, why would people lie to me? They're not insulting my intelligence, they're insulting their intelligence. Uh, Beautiful Life, I spent 20 fucking years, 18 approximately, working for the federal government as a contract employee, working for law firms on behalf of the FDIC, the FHLBB, the RTC, the FBI, Secret Service even, all those agencies except the CIA, I worked with. Hunting down white-collar criminals. So why would somebody, if my expertise, Ms. DKS, is digging up dirt on people and getting down and finding out who people are, I'm an investigative, I'm a discovery expert. That's what I am. So, Beautiful Life, for you to lie to me about your name and all this bullshit, it's You're lying to a man who basically was one of the top legal analysts in the world, literally, working with the FBI, Resolution Trust Corporation, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, Federal Home Loan Bank Board, all of these agencies. I worked for them. I worked for the famous Joseph Cotchett Jr., famous trial attorney. I worked for Quinn Emanuel on cases. Look them up. You only hire them if you want to go to trial. We're trial experts. And yet I've got a stupid-ass idiot like Beautiful Life sitting there making up a bunch of bullshit with her name. And then she calls me, I'm juvenile. No, bitch, you are. She calls me up and hangs up on me a few times. And one time I was on a fucking live stream and she did it. She was drunk off her ass and doing this shit. And then she says, I'm immature. I'm juvenile. Bitch, you are. Hanging up on me. Well, what do you think? Like, that's a shit test? Lady, I know you're fucking... I mean, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. The only truthful thing she told me was she's from Arizona. Like I'm fucking stupid, man. I mean, it's like, literally, man, it's like, literally, you've got to think, look, thank you, Romeo, he knows. Folks, when you're dealing with me, you must automatically assume that if you bullshit me, I'm going to find out the truth. I am a discovery expert. I spent 18, 20 years digging up dirt on people. That's what I was paid for. I was making over $100,000 a year in the mid-90s doing this shit. Creating databases on white-collar criminals and digging up shit on them. So if you think I can't find all your addresses and all this other shit, I can dig up dirt on anybody. You know, literally. Whether you live in fucking the beach area, whether you live in fucking Temecula, whether you lived in fucking Peoria, Arizona, Surprise, Arizona, Bumfuck, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, San Juan fucking Capistrano. It's a litany of information. I'm like a sieve. I take it all in. This is my, folks, you cannot lie to me. I am an expert investigator. That is my specialty. To find out the truth about people. To find out where they lived, whether it be Peoria, Arizona, Surprise, Arizona, Bumfuck, Arizona, Laguna Niguel, California, San Juan Capistrano. It don't fucking matter to me. Lie to me, and I'm not into doxing people, but, you know, people, you've got to assume that I know all about you. More than you know about yourselves. Seriously. You must assume that. And if you don't assume that, you're awfully stupid. Seriously. I mean, look, in the mid-90s, I was making like $100,000 a year, okay? That's a lot of fucking money. I was working on billion-dollar banking cases, digging up dirt on white-collar criminals. So if you don't think I can dig up dirt on bitches that lie, menopausal bitches who lie to me, think that I don't know all their histories if I want to find that out. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's like, you're not fooling anybody. Nobody's fooling anybody with me. Seriously. So if you're going to lie to me, just assume I'm going to find out the fucking truth.